Brother, so just fill the gap at the front, then automatically it's come forward, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Inshallah, as you yourselves know, that this is the Thursday morning, the blessed gathering that takes place. Nowadays, usually it's on the evening, but today is a special gathering which is taking place now. Alhamdulillah. So, as we all know, the format of this majlis is that, inshallah, initially there'll be some protection askars and collective askars will be recited. Then after which, inshallah, they will be practicing the lataif, the three phases. The first one being the white cleansing, and then the 7 individual ones, and then the enlightenment and the disappearing of the body transfer, and find the teacher, our Hazrat Shaykh Ahmed Abbaq, and then continue as we do, or maybe instruction will be given which maqam or where to go or seek guidance. And then afterwards, after the session, after the MURAQBA session, there will be opportunity given for everyone to give feedback. And so everyone is encouraged to give feedback as well, especially those who do not. And especially today, we have been blessed, especially in the presence of our teacher, Hazrat Shaykh Ahmed Abbaq. So many times we have doubts, or we are not sure of the experience, or we think we are not progressing. We don't know what is the means to actually improve ourselves. Well, opportunity is given, and ustads that take the lead, and feedback is given. But now that we have this special opportunity to give it directly to our teacher as well, so everyone should avail the opportunity, especially those who I'm requesting that normally do not, or they think they're struggling, or in a private setting it gets discovered that they have some obstacles or some maybe misunderstanding in their mind as well. So please, take the opportunity to do mention, inshallah. Remember, the gathering here is actually of many multiple benefits and purposes. To spiritually, again, support the rid of any obstacles or blockages that we may have, and also the support which is getting, and physically when we mention and relate our experiences as well. So inshallah, very soon we shall begin, and I'll ask everyone to come forward. And if you are coming late, then please just quickly come and sit down and try not to open the doors or make noise, or least as possible. Check your mobile phone, please, especially alarms people do for the prayer and salah and so on. So all the alarms are off as well, inshallah. And maybe advisable if one brother stays at the back of the door, so if anyone comes in late, then the door is managed and it's not making any noise as well. Inshallah. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
दरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना दे। दरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना दे। दिखा दे वो अनवार रोज़ाए अतहर, कहूँ हाल दिल उनकी चौखट पे जाकर। तमन्नाए दिल की मेरे सब मिटा दे, तमन्नाए दिल की मेरे सब मिटा दे। दरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना दे। वो शाहे दो आलम है मैं जानता हूँ, से आकार हूँ ये भी मैं मानता हूँ। से आकारियों की न मुझको सजा दे, से आकारियों की न मुझको सजा दे। दरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना ये निस्बत मेरे दिल को शर्मिंदगी है, खबर है मुझे जो मेरी बंदगी है, इसे उनके इरफा का ज़ीना बना दे, इसे उनके इरफा का ज़ीना बना दे। तेरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना दे। मेरी ज़ात में इनक़लाब आए ऐसा, सिवा उनके कुछ मेरे दिल को न भाए, तमन्ना के अनवार से जगमगा दे, तमन्ना के अनवार से जगमगा दे। तेरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना दे। तेरे पाक मौला मुझे भी दिखा दे, मदीने के रस्ते का राही बना दे।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله يا رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين، إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم، لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم، له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه، يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم، ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض، ولا يؤوده حفظهما، وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد، الله الصمد، لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق، من شر ما خلق، ومن شر النفاثات في العقد، ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس، ملك الناس، إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. أستغفر الله أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه اللهم يا ربي بجاه نور وجهك الكريم وبفضلك العظيم اجمع بيننا وبينك في الدنيا قبل الآخرة اللهم يا ربي بجاه سيدنا محمد ابن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم اجمع بيننا وبين سيدنا محمد ابن عبد الله في الدنيا قبل الآخرة اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علمه لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسعه علم الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك. يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية. ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. ما شاء الله. الحمد لله.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
After the latifas and transfer, I met yourself and kissed the blessed hands of the teacher, and thereafter, as though they asked, where would you like to go? I just mentioned whatever yourself think best. And then after we went to Sina Bar, and I gave my salam and placed the rest and hugged them. After that is as though we sat down for a short while, and during that sitting is as though we infused into one, and as though I could see every time I closed my hand, it's as though all three presents were on one body, as though myself, the teacher, and Sinabi, the bar was in one body. And I had a thought saying that, Jewish meaning that, take this away into your daily lives, as if you have these presents, then we will be with you all the time. And I kept on looking at my hands as though I'm flowing them, and I could see a shade of all three presents, meaning myself, the teacher, and Sinabi, the Baba, Rahimahullah. Thereafter we went to take ijazah to Sinabi, Sina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to ascend. When we give her permission, this was as though I didn't know where to go. So, thinking about the presence of the teacher, I went to in the sky. We just stayed there for a short while, and this is all I can recall at the moment. Jazakallah khair.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
My name is ASCENSION from Bolton. When I transferred to the desert with yourself. We were sitting on Musalla and you were going to lead Salah, but before you were going to lead, as the wind blew on the floor, the sand uncovered a miswak, and you picked that up and you cleaned it and used it and led the prayer. And then afterwards we travelled to on top of a mountain, and in the distance you could see someone coming on a camel towards us, and it was saying that
MashaAllah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. The first brother mentioned the infusion, meaning becoming one with one's teacher, one's sheikh, and one's other great personalities. That indicates and refers to that the person is being indicated that to become extinct and fana has different meanings. One of it is that actually that you abandon your own will and desires and you replace it with firstly with the desire and with the will and want of the one's Shaykh, and then of the Prophet ﷺ, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wa jalla wa ala, and then it completes one's Islam, one's submission. So especially when one's nafs and one's mind is inclined towards something else, and one knows that how the mashayikh think, what is their way of thinking, what is the prophetic way of thinking, if they have been taught some of it. And one should be on those lines, meaning one should bring one's mind and conduct on those lines. And secondly, what the second person mentioned, prayer and salah without purification does not benefit, like there is purification of wudu. So that's why the siwak and miswak is shown, that a person who keeps his tongue pure, then their prayer actually is a different prayer, because with the tongue a person is now going to communicate with Allah Jalla Majduhu in the salah. And if the tongue is not pure, then it's as though a person without wudu, like he is in the salah, and with the tongue he is going to mention the name of Allah, then it will not benefit him as much. That's why in the kalima also, we firstly La ilaha, we negate the falsehood, we take out, and then illallah. So it's been shown that one, in the performing one salah in the desert, that should be the state of person's presence with Allah Jalla Majduhu, that when you are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, meaning in salah or in dhikr, you should think it's as though you are in a desert and nothing exists. All the houses and the world and its treasures and everything has become dust. So it's like a person in the middle of nowhere, a desert. That should be one state, actually. And in the presence of Allah Jalla Majduhu. And then one is shown that what to do, that after one is connection with Allah Jalla Majduhu, the other is serving. The dates, they represent beneficial things that can be, a person is the beneficial guidance, beneficial nasiha given to others, or physically helping someone, giving them advice. That's also a kind of help, a kind of date, or giving dawah, or helping financially or otherwise with one's intellect or with one's finance. So all that indicates towards there. And Sayyidina Abdul Aziz Dabar rahimahullah also showed the way, and this is the way, that how the connection with Allah Jalla Majduhu, a very good connection, and then serving others, and giving dates and these things to the Prophet ﷺ represents serving his deen, serving his mission. That is like actually serving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And towards the end it is emphasized that one should follow not one's nafs, one's intellect, one's desire, because everyone have their opinion, everyone has their point of view. Now the purpose of coming to any teacher or spiritual master is to abandon one's point of view and replace it with his, and then a person will benefit. And that comes obviously when sometime a person is in everyday life or regarding different tasks. A person should submit, and then they progress quickly. Otherwise they keep their obstacle with them. So it's like that they have an obstruction with them and they are keeping and holding to it, and that actually delays and slows their journey. So yeah, these types of guidance is given. Jazakallah. جی اچھا ماشاء اللہ. ہاں جی، اس کا اشارہ اس طرف ہے کہ جب بندہ، کیونکہ سبز لطیفہ اس کا نبی علیہ السلام کے ساتھ بھی ایک تعلق ہے، اسی طرح جو دوسرے ہیں وہ بھی جب وہ صاف ہو جاتے ہیں تو وہ سمجھ لیں کہ تزکیہ ان کا ہونا، یہ یعنی حضور علیہ السلام کا طریقہ، آپ پاک اور صاف تھے، تو اس بندے کو جو یعنی یہ اشارہ دیا گیا کہ بندہ صاف باطن صاف رہے گا، بندے کا لطائف وہ جس کا ان برائیوں کے ساتھ تعلق ہے، تو تب پھر کیونکہ اس کے حضور علیہ السلام کے ساتھ پھر جو ہے نسبت اور تعلق جو ہے وہ زیادہ مضبوط ہوگا، کیونکہ آپ علیہ السلام پاک تھے، پاکی کو پسند فرماتے ہیں. جب بندہ پاک ہو جاتا ہے تو وہ اللہ اور اس کے رسول علیہ السلام کے قریب ہو جاتا ہے. اور جو سورۃ یاسین کا جو آپ کو دکھایا گیا تو اس میں یہ اشارہ ہے کہ آپ کی جو پاکی حاصل ہوگی، وہ کچھ چیزیں آپ کی کلیئر ہوگی، کچھ چیزیں آپ کو پتہ چلیں گی، وہ آپ اس صورت کی جو اس کے مضامین ہیں، اس کی جو مطلب ہے، بھئی یہ غور سے دیکھیں کہ یہ صورت بندے کو کیا کہہ رہی ہے، اس کا ترجمہ تفسیر سے. بنیادی مقصد یہ ہو کہ یہ جاننے کے لیے کہ آپ کو کیا کہہ رہی ہے اور آپ کے جو ایشوز یا جو مسائل ہیں ان میں کیا ہدایات اور کیا رہنمائی، کیونکہ یہ قرآن مجید کا دل ہے، یعنی اس کا بڑے اہم مضامین ہے، تو اس سے پھر جو ہے वो जो सफ़ेदी और नूर जो आपने देखा है, तो वही बंदा रोशनी वाला बन जाएगा, बंदा नूर वाला बन जाएगा, उसको फिर हकीकतें नज़र आना शुरू हो जाएंगी, सच सच, झूठ झूठ, और बुराई और भलाई में मज़ीद फ़र्क जो है वो उसको महसूस होगा। तो इस सूरत पे वो थोड़ी थोड़ी करके एक एक दो दो आयतें वो तवज्जो करे और गौर करे, फ़िक्र करे, उसमें डूबे कि मैं ये मुझे क्या पैगाम दे रही ये माशाअल्लाह। नमाज कितने बजे है यहाँ रखी हुई? 7:15। अच्छा ठीक, हाँ दे दे और किसी को। माशाअल्लाह।
Marty's from Nelson. After I transferred, yourselves gave me some Messiahs to my children, and he said that you should teach them about the MURAQBA or how to make the Quran. And then, sorry, we then transferred to the Izar saying that he was Ta'ala. He said that the Shurfa, then transferred to Masjid al-Aqsa, and we were showing you around Masjid al-Aqsa. We then went to Medina Sharif, stayed there, prayed some Islam. We then went to Makkah Sharif, and Isra was the man creating the Kathleen area. We then took myself to Razak, and I met my father, and you and my father embraced. My father said that I should always try to enjoy the good in the family over many issues.
ठीक है माशाल्लाह। As you have been given the instruction regarding the family, children, teaching them Muraqabah dua, everyone, as the Quran has commanded us, Ku anfusakum wa ahlikum nara, that save yourself and the family. So one way of doing that is what you've been taught, that every person's family, a person is working, children are going to school, or if they're grown up, going to college, university, or work. Wife might be busy in her own work, so a person should have a time where all family get together. No matter it is for short while, half an hour, 50 minutes, but every day, everyone should know that which is the time, and in that they should mention some nasiha or discuss worldly matters of their household, family, any problem, any responsibility, how to live, any basic adabs, and also listen to them if they want anything, any problem they are suffering or anything whatsoever. So this way, inshallah, you will see a change coming sometime doing muraqabah dua when it's holiday or when it's a day off for them for spending more time. But 15 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, extending it to more if there is time. Ye get together, meaning apart from the majlis, which a person attends like weekly or like this gathering, with family as well, giving them time, listening to them. Not all the time speaking about religious and spiritual issues, and start with worldly matters, what you intend to do as a family, what you want to do for them, what they like, what they don't like, what's happening, how to make the family better. So that actually, inshallah. And the second is that, like in the muraqabah, this one is to build your connection, keep your connection fresh with the Allah Azza wa Jal, the Prophet al-Islam, Mashayikh, and Barzakh, Akhirah. Allah Jalla Majduhu, the Prophet al-Islam, Mashayikh, Awliya, Sulaha, and the Barzakh. So with the four things, because we are witnessing dunya, speaking dunya, and listening to dunya day and night, there are issues coming. So naturally we can become distracted. And this muraqabah or sitting, so one should also have one short time for himself as well, alone only. One is giving time to the family, one is having time for when you are alone, a time of tahajjud or anything, short time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, in which a person can offer salah in the spiritual salah, the spiritual muraqabah, 10-15 minute के लिए, तो वो उसको rest of the 24 hours, it helps, it keeps the balance and the connection and thing. तो ये इस तरह की हिदायत की गई है, and that a person, it builds and it re-establishes one's relationship with one's teacher, one's shaykh and murshid, and then actually the other mashayikh and awliya, with the barzakh, with Prophet al-Islam, and plus one sometime gets nasiha and guidance for his actual issues which are person is going through. तो ये चीज़ होती है. जज़ाकल्लाह. हाँ, अभी थोड़ी देर बस नून अज़कार को पढ़ लें तो फिर जो है इंशाअल्लाह. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.